The show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Number 22, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we get a lot of numbers on pitchers, and you can look across the board. His numbers look good, but the one that jumps out to me is the whip. He's averaging less than a half a runner an inning. So when you have that little bit of traffic on the ball diamond, you're going to win games.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollard. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gets people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Taijuan Walker will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, this is going to be a challenge for him because it's a road game and he hasn't pitched well on the road at all. The numbers speak for themselves. So he's got to figure something out, whether it's concentration, whether it's focus, or whatever it might be. But he's got to turn around that trend to give his team a chance to really finish this season out strong.
So striding in, number 8. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Now to the plate, number 9. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Peralta is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Third, the shortstop, number 19.
So stepping in, number 19. He went deep last night twice. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Fourth, right fielder, number 15.
Stepping in, number 15. Having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Oh, he's just swinging the bat beautifully. What confidence to come to the ballpark knowing you got a great streak going, you're swinging the bat well. It's fun watching him right now.
Striding into the box, number 4. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Marte gloves it. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
J.D. Martinez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. And these guys can really pick it. They have the highest percentage fielding in the National League. And when you do that, you win games. I love watching them play defense.
Scorched to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Chris Owings.
Now in the box, Chris Owings. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This has been a remarkable start to the game. You talk about pitch count. Now, he only threw 9 pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. At the plate, number 30. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Left fielder, number 30.
First offering on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
A fastball right over the outside corner.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
1 ball, 2
And
strikes.
a waste pitch there, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Ball.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
At the plate, number 35. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Nobody out, runner on first.
D-Rod.
In the dirt here.
Count is 1 and 2.
And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Stepping in, number 22. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the 3rd inning and continues to pound the ball in.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Stepping in now, Chris Herman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Taijuan Walker. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, A.J.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Into the box, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The high fastball is in there.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Nationals nothing. Ready for another chance. Number 8. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 8.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Here it comes. 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Walker a move to first. Don't want to forget about it. In now, number 9. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. High pop up. Calling for it. Lamb. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 19.
Striding in once again, number 19. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And a barehanded pickup. Touche, sir. Nothing doing for Washington. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for Arizona. First baseman
Ready to
number
deliver.
44.
Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's
Right
certainly not where he wanted it to
J.D.
end up. But when
Martinez.
it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
D-Rod.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of
Third
intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Jake Brown will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Into the box now, number 15.
Leading off
He's
for the
coming off
Nationals
a
here in the
month in
fourth.
which he earned National
Right
League
fielder,
Player of the Month
number
recognition.
15.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, number 4. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Marte has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first
Now
out of the
batting.
inning.
Number 30.
Standing in, number 30. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting. Number 35.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Walker steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. He's through first and hustling for second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
That's
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Nationals are able to tie things up on this solo home run. We're through 4. All even now at 1-1. Here's Chris Owings now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Owings becomes the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chris Herman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Settling in now, number 22. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Pitcher, number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. The 0-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to
Now
the plate, and what does he do?
Number
He
8.
rewards him with a base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 8. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he'll be back in standing up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Martinez looking up, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 13 for him on the year, and it gives the Nationals a 3-1 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Into the box now, number 9. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Peralta is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, number 19.
Ready once again, number 19. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, number 15.
Ready for another shot now, number 15. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Walker steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-1 Washington. Digging in to try it again, Taijuan Walker. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. A.J. Pollock stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And another foul ball. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Nationals on top, 3-1. Randall Delgado enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Randall Delgado.
Striding in once again, number 4. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 4.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Into the box, number 30. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stepping in now, number 35. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
The batter, number 1.
Into the box now, number 1, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. Grounder down the line at third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, number 22. Now a bunt attempt here, and he dives with the baseball but makes the play for the out. Oh, that was close.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now, number 8. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Into the box, number 9. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lined hard and deep down the left field line, but just foul. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Ready for another chance? Number 19. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there for strike one. 0-1.
0-1.
Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 15. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Well, that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Into the box now, number 4. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Nationals 9 and the D-backs 1. Back here at Nationals Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Hitting out for the Diamondbacks, first baseman number 44.
Paul Goldschmidt is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Number 15 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And that's taken for strike one.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail big. It's 9-1. Digging in and looking for more. Number 30. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, number 35.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 35. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's set and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. The pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Martinez. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second
Now
out.
batting, number 1.
Digging in once again, number 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball one.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-0 delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Here's Chris Owings now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Shortstop, Chris Owings.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-2. Here it comes. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now.
batting,
All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Stepping in now, Chris Herman, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Ready for another shot now. Number 22. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Martinez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting,
Digging in the
8.
switch hitter, number 8. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Marte is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 9.
Now at the plate, number 9. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
The 0-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Gregor Blanco is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Tries to dump this one out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
A.J. Pollock is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. It seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Standing in now, David Peralta, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this will be fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Sean Doolittle answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Paul Goldschmidt swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Arizona, good night.
Holy cow, there it is. They've racked up 27 wins in a row, breaking the all-time streak set by the Giants in 1916. I'm speechless, really. Truly an historic occasion. I'm just honored to be here.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Nats get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Number 22 earned his 5th win of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And from